What an incredible staff we have. We are truly blessed. Certainly, we have had a hard year in the world and at Southminster. A truly hard year of battle after battle, two political and economical families at war. It is hard to take it all in. If were the virus alone, the illness and the deaths, that would be plenty enough to deal with. But then there were the closures and the jobs lost. The fires here in Oregon so close, and the smoke. The protests on our streets over 150 days. The insurrection in Washington. The ice storms and the power outages. So many losses and a deep yearning for in-person connection. The family dispute of ours in the United States has increased the racial divide in our country. The dramatically higher death rates for Black and brown Americans. The life expectancy overall dropped by 1 full year in the United States. As if that wasn't dramatic enough, even more eye-opening is that it dropped by 3 years for Black Americans. And we all know 8 people were murdered this past week by gunmen who targeted women of Asian descent. This underscores that the family feud is far from over in America, and this has become a dangerous trend since the start of the pandemic. Growing numbers of threats and violent acts targeting non-dominant groups and individuals. It has been a tough year. But there have been so many blessings found in this year as well. A calmer, slower pace. Grace granted and grace received. Learning that haircuts have largely been overrated. And remembering how important that our family and friendship and community are to us. A year and some months ago, I remind you, there was a family feud that erupted here at Southminster. But this year has given us clarity of purpose and direction, a blessing. I am so wonderfully amazed at the generosity of your time and talent as members of this community. We were able to raise over $10,000 with the foundation in helping fire relief for those in our state. We were able to make our budget. So many good things, so many blessings. And even though we had some staff leave, we have been blessed with a new and old staff that have provided energy, supported us through all these changes, and have given us a sense of creativity, stability, and hope. This pandemic leaves us with a great deal to hold. But perhaps one of the blessings is that Southminster, our congregation, is now stronger than in pre-pandemic days. We have given evidence and discovered meaning of togetherness, becoming vulnerable with each other in a way that was scary at times, but brought us deeper and closer together. We have discovered that no matter what family feuds surround us in our nation or in our own communities, togetherness is always better. Yes, those who are privileged and those who are struggling have lived different lives through this pandemic. My friends, we will need to work like hell, like we have never been working before, to build bridges and to risk all that we are to become one family together. And we will and we can together imagine a new normal with more justice and more compassion. And so to Lisa, thank you for being a part of this community, for being a new member with us. And to Lisa, Amanda, Jason, and Dan, thank you for your support as a colleague. You all have exemplified grit and tenacity and compassion for me and for us all. Thank you for all that you do in our midst, for making Southminster thrive even during this year of pandemic. You've shown us that togetherness is better and have encouraged us all to be our better selves. I do hope that each of you feel encouraged by this community. So thank you, each of you, for being a channel of peace to our community. Amen.